What's up, everybody? So, I found it at least mildly amusing that my I got some people watching me last time when I went live. So, I'm gonna do it again. You can watch me practice a little bit if you want. I don't know why anyone would want to watch me practice, especially once I start like clicking the metronome and stuff like that. But apparently, some people enjoy it. Maybe you get something out of it. And yeah. Actually changing here a fingering that I've played a different way for years. So that's what's happening. Sometimes you'll play the same fingering for years, and then you'll come back and realize, oh, there's a totally different fingering that's better. Sorry, I know the sound quality is awful. So, like I said, I don't know why anyone watched this last time, but a fair amount of people seem to like it. So. It's interesting for me. I've got a fairly small stretch, so yeah. Playing that octave with 1/4. Oh, you can't see. Playing this octave with 1/4 actually gives me a little bit of trouble. Especially because I'm coming in from different passage work here. And really, I don't need to play it. I could just do that. transcription, so you can get away with changing something. Things like that bug me. Uneven things. Whenever you've got an extended series of passages, because it's so crucial that you don't find yourself building tension in as you play, and especially if the metronome's pushing you, you can kind of subconsciously be building in tension to your technique without even knowing it. So I have to watch out for that because I always want to keep going faster, faster. Right in here, I get some tension. Interesting passage work here because you have an upper line and then all this on the bottom, which makes it technically something that would just be running 16th notes into something very difficult. So it's very important that you're not letting the tension of using the thumb to play those additional notes work its way into muscle memory, into kind of what's situating or grounding you in the playing of it, because then that tension is actually going to be necessary to play it. In other words, it's really helpful to practice that line alone so that that's what's actually more in your muscle memory. And then all this stuff on the bottom is more like an afterthought. Easier said than done, though. So I find that I tend to tense up a little bit in here, and I have to really watch that I'm not tensing up there. For something that probably will not be noticed by anyone listening. Yeah, I do better with the new thing. That works. That didn't work. Oh man, these things keep popping up. Sometimes something like this it's helpful to kind of practice the mistake so that whatever happens in the performance, you still have that top line. And if I happen to grab that G, even better. That way, you have a little bit of a fail-safe in the performance. Sounds pretty metrical. Oh, I got a like. My goal is to get 3 people watching me at once because I find it so absurd that anyone would watch someone practice. But we got, I got maybe 30 or so views and a couple likes for last time. Okay, now we got 2 people. So if I get 3 people, watch me practice with bad sound quality, will have felt like today is a success. So don't log off. Just, leave it on and walk away if you have to. I'm gonna get those 3 people. All right. Well, we have 2 people watching. My goal is to get 3 at the same time. Since you're watching me, I'll tell you a funny story. What have I been doing? Playing here for about 17 minutes on camera. When I was a kid, I hated to practice, and my mom, as a method, and I love to watch TV. It was just the perfect like epitome of a kid who was just going to watch TV and eat chips all the time. So my mom, to get me to practice, she hid these little like coupons where if I would practice for a certain amount of time, I get a coupon and watch TV with that. So, you know, I'd practice for 15 minutes and I could watch 15 minutes of TV or whatever the rule was. Anyway, maybe my mom will see this. Maybe you're watching, Mom, but I found out where she hid the coupons. I found out where she hid them. They were in a cupboard in the kitchen, like a few things up. So I could just go get them and say, oh, I practiced this much. So I don't know, that strategy didn't work for too long. I was a pretty bad kid. All right, 3 at once. 3 people at once. That's my goal for my practice session. All right, I'll go a little longer. I think that even if for whatever reason you're enjoying watching me practice, I don't know how good the sound quality is, so I'm not sure you can even hear what I'm playing. But rest assured, I'm deeply grateful for your presence. hard to make this sound good. You have this melody line underneath. And octaves and the thumb. And then you have all this stuff going in, and then on the top. All right, time for a break. All right, I've got the 3. Next practice session, I get to 4 people watching me practice. I'm sorry that I'm so amused that anyone would want to watch me practice the piano. So wherever you are in the world, have a nice night. Give me a thumbs up and like my channel if you haven't already. See ya. Have a good night.